Hey, what's up YouTube? Justin here. I'm trying a new little trick here. I'm gonna start a deep water culture for some specialty pumpkins that I've ordered. And my setup here is just I think it's a 55-gallon drum. It once had chlorine in it. I'm a water well driller, so we use a lot of chlorine for disinfecting wells and whatnot. And this is just an old drum we had sitting around, and this is a 5-gallon bucket, just a standard food grade 5-gallon bucket with a bunch of holes drilled in the side of it. And I've also got a little fish tank air compressor here on the side, and I've fashioned a cup to go over it with a screw through it. And this is the intake here with the filter, so I don't want to get that wet. So this is an outside setup, so I've just cut this cup here, and the main idea is just to keep it dry when it rains, because I'm not going to be here babysitting it much. And these are the water fill ports that I can put my hydroponic solution in. I'll probably use General Hydroponics 3-part solution, but I don't have a lot of the nitrogen solution, so I might just use the Lucas formula. And just about anyone, if you've got internet and watching this video, you can look this up and look up the Lucas formula. But I'm curious to see how this is going to turn out. Just a 55-gallon drum. I cut a hole in the top of it, perfect size for a 5-gallon bucket, and then I drilled a bunch of holes on the inside. And then I've got my fish tank air pump here running down into one of these holes to an air stone in the bottom. I believe it's a 12-inch wide air stone. It's one of those rectangular ones, and I just took a garden brick and set it right on top of it to hold it down. So as you can see, the bubbles are coming up now. The only thing I need to do now is add the formula, the hydroponic solution. I'll probably do like a quarter strength because my theory has always been less is more, so especially with plants and hydroponics and things like that. And if you see if the plant is still starving a little bit, you can always add a little bit more. So less is definitely not going to hurt you as bad as too much will. So just got to fill my bucket up with Hydrotone and then set the plant in, which I've also started some pumpkins in the backyard, and that's going to be a good test to see how well this one does, the hydroponic pumpkin, in comparison to the ones in regular soil in the backyard. And I've got several different varieties. I've got the Weeby Little variety from Johnny Seeds. Actually, all of them I got from Johnny Seeds on the internet. And they were all germinated at the same time. Got a lot of clay in my area. The top soil is pretty organic rich, but after you dig down a little bit, it's got a lot of clay, this red clay. So what I did was I took some hole diggers and I dug probably a 2-foot hole, and put in some potting soil or gardening soil, and you can see a little bit of it still here. And this is the Weeby Little variety. They're about 4 days old from germination. Took about 2 days to germinate these. Here's another one of the Weeby Littles, and you can kind of see the outprint of where I dug the deep hole with the hole diggers and put potting soil back in there. And these are the spoils of that hole. The other varieties are actually doing pretty well. This is a Casperita variety from Johnny Seeds. This is also a Casperita, and this is a Blaze variety. So these are actually really cool looking. These are the cups that I've started them off in, and this is, let's see, yeah, there it is, Blaze. I don't know if you can see that, but this was a Blaze. And I left the cups right beside them so I could kind of learn where they were. This is a Polar Bear variety. Let's see the cup. Yeah, Polar Bear. And there's another Polar Bear over there, and that's another Blaze. So I'm excited to see how these turn out, and I'm thinking about either growing the Blaze or the Weeby Little variety in my hydroponic setup. But I haven't made my mind up. I'm kind of torn between the Weeby Little, which are just regular orange pumpkins, and the Blaze pumpkins, which are they're kind of half and half. They're white and they're orange. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you could probably just go online and check them out at johnnyseeds.com. I've grown a lot of their stuff and had really good success, but I've never actually done an outdoor deep water culture hydroponic setup, kind of a soilless grow. So I'm excited. It's kind of late in the summer. It's about June 25th, which isn't a bad time for pumpkins. They'll be ready for a fall harvest, but for the rest of your varieties, it's probably a bit late, but who knows? I'm going to give it a try anyway, and hopefully I can keep updates so we can see how this is doing. So thanks for watching, and I'll get back with an update. See ya.